2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the first half of the All-Star game, and I would never try to speak for Shaq and Kenny.
Please don't.
But I have certainly been enjoying the action. Have you been enjoying the action, Shaq? And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Horford is out there with Pau Gasol. That's Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been five-star in every category.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
It's Curry outside. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And Gasol gets it to go.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And some changes here for the East. Anthony's checked in for Horford. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Shots good by Durant.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lowry kicks to Anthony. Tries from the block. That's good on the jump shot. Anthony's got 9 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Gasol, a screen on Butler. Back to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you, feeling out period.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Durant, that's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lowry drives in, connects on the 17-footer. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here is Hayward. Dishes to Lillard. He kicks it to Griffin. Uses both hands. To slam it down.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Wall. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The East All-Stars up on top. We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. Hayward out there with Griffin. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Over in the corner, Lillard. East grabs the miss.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Hayward outside. The drive by Cousins uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Wade dishes to George. From about 16, and he hits the jump shot.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
George. Just gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Paul kicks to Hayward. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Griffin with the steal. With the teardrop, and it's laid in by Cousins.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's George. And that one's good.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Lillard, the pass to Hayward from 17 feet out. And he gets the bucket. Hayward's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
A big group substitution here for the East. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Horford. Anthony comes in for George. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Kemba Walker in for John Wall. The West also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Cousins. Nowitzki comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Zach Randolph in for Gordon Hayward. Timeout called East All-Stars. They're ahead by 21. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter of this one. James checked in for Paul Millsap. Walker dishes to Anthony. And a wide open look for James. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Lillard and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And the rejection by Monroe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Lowry. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Lillard against Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Substitution on the bench.
Down low. Here's Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
They're coming in bunches for LeBron right now.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And for the Eastern Conference, they score the victory on their home turf here in Toronto. That runs their all-time record in the All-Star game to 38-27. The West has a...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP, LeBron James.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good